everybody! Welcome back! Have I got a story to tell you? Welcome to the Story Usual channel. How are you all doing today? I'm doing pretty well myself. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, if you enjoy the content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 10K by the end of the year. We can do that. It's not that big of a number. It's not that big of a milestone. Come on, guys. Make it happen. Do a click. Make it happen. Alright. That out of the way, let's get into the topic. You clicked on the right thing. The title did not lie to you. So here's what happened. For those of you who don't know, I work at Walmart. I've been at Walmart for about, I don't know, over a year now. And every time, almost every day even, I would go to check all the FNaF merch because the FNaF stock in there is embarrassingly bad, unbelievably. And I would have to constantly check like every day to see if they restocked. And the first time around, there was, I think the first time around, there were some, like, the Dreadbear plushies, but it was only Jacko Foxy, and I already had them. But then they restocked all the Dreadbear plushies, and I cleaned house. I bought all the other 4 that I didn't have, all at the same time. It was pretty cool. But then after that, it was only going to go downhill. After that, they released Shamrock Freddy, which it was cool to get him, like, the first time around. And then they just had nothing but Shamrock Freddy for multiple months. And then after that, they released Liberty Chica. And that plush is ugly. I do not like that one. That's the one FNaF plush I did not want to pick up. She was just so unbearably ugly. And then it was just nothing but Liberty Chica for a couple of months. And then throw in a malware Toy Freddy every once in a while. Just to keep things neat, just to spice things up, even though I already had him. So yeah, it's been like that for months upon months upon months. While I went to other Walmarts, they had the same situation, but at GameStop, they had a bunch of variety of different ones. They had the balloon line, which I was not interested whatsoever. They had Security Breach Vanny. They had the special delivery line. You know, that worked out all right. So I just kept checking at my Walmart that I work at, and like nothing was changing. Either they were not restocking the FNaF merch, or they were not replacing any. They didn't get any of the Christmas FNaF merch on the shelves, which was definitely annoying. They would always not release any of the seasonal plushies on the shelves, even when they're supposed to. Screw Firework Freddy, screw the Christmas plushies, I guess, because they apparently do not matter. So after that, after some months went by, I looked, and one day, there was not a single piece of FNaF merch. But you know what there was in its place? Rainbow Friends merch. That's right. I don't know, I didn't do any research on this, on if Rainbow Friends was getting merch or not. So it was a complete surprise by my end, because I forgot about Rainbow Friends. It's a dead game at this point. Chapter 2 definitely made it a little more relevant, but I don't think anyone's talking about it much anymore until anything new of that franchise comes out. But there was mystery minis, there was action figures, there was plushies, and it was all instead on the place where the FNaF merch should be. There wasn't a single FNaF mystery mini, action figure. I don't think there was even any FNaF Snap, or whatever that merch line is called. I don't understand why this happened. And this isn't just at my Walmart, because I've checked multiple stores. I've checked GameStops, I've checked different Walmarts, and all of them had this same issue where no FNaF merch was existent. There was just no FNaF merch. You probably won't find any FNaF merch at any of the stores you went to. Why is this happening? I have no idea. Maybe I could do research on it on a separate video, but this has definitely been a situation that it definitely made my head scramble. I didn't buy any of this merch, by the way. I didn't get any of these action figures, plushies, or mystery minis because it's freaking Rainbow Friends and I don't talk about it anymore. I made like a few videos on it, but it's no longer anything that I'm paying any sort of attention to. And having this replacing the FNaF merch that's been at these stores for years is kind of weird. It feels off. I don't know how to feel about it. Because every time I would go to either a GameStop or a Walmart, there would always be FNaF merch on a certain section, or a specific section. And it'd be like that for years, but to have it just not have any FNaF merch for once, it just feels so unbelievably off. It feels like you've been, like you were eating a certain sandwich for a few years, and it had like one ingredient, and then you ask for that ingredient, and they say, sorry, we're out of that ingredient. We don't know when we'll get it back, even though they've always had some certain version of that ingredient in stock. It felt so unbelievably abnormal and abstract. I don't understand how to put that into words. So, yeah. Have any of this happened to any of you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, so that's kind of the story that I have to say, because I mean, there's nothing else really to talk about. I didn't buy any of the action figures, really. Actually, for the Christmas line, they did release, like, an Elf Bonnie and a Nutcracker Foxy action figure, but then there was nothing else. So what did we learn from all this? Is that Walmart is shit when it comes to stocking FNaF merch, and Rainbow Friends merch is taking over FNaF merch by storm. I do not know how this is happening. I do not know what is going on. So if any of you guys want to let me know, that's fine. This is just like a short video to pad out the time. Alright, take care now. Love y'all.